Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're back again working on a Yamaha DX. We're gonna start doing some more painting tonight. We're gonna do some wiring tonight if I can find the switch that I'm looking for. I got a really cool idea for some neon lights, some underglow for it. Might as well do it while everything's apart. But we actually have some other work that needs to be done. We're gonna reassemble the front end. Hopefully put some tires on her tonight. We'll see what happens. Anyway, come along for the ride.
It's the Hill today on the YouTube channel. Oh, hell yeah.
I had to go over a couple things that have happened since the last time I filmed. We actually went ahead and got our headlight all mounted. We made a bracket for that. I did that off camera. I can kind of go over that. If people want to, hit it up in the comments below and let me know. Tell you where I got it and everything. She looks pretty good in there. We got her all wired. We might have to rewire it so that way it's a direct to the battery charge, because these old three-wheelers, they like to run off the stator, and with the stator they don't provide enough consistent electricity for the LEDs to shine straight. They like to blink. So anyway, we might have to rewire that. I don't know if I'm gonna get into that tonight, but we'll see. You never know. We went through and we made a couple brackets for our battery tray here that still have to be painted. This top one here that's going to bolt on right here, I'm going to actually hopefully rivet in a mud flap to cover the battery, try to keep some of the mud off the top of it. We made a back bracket here to hold it this way, so when it's all in there, that battery ain't going nowhere. She ain't moving, which would be really nice. For the trail, we got to go through. We got some work to the gas tank we got to do. All that jazz. I think that's just about it. We did fix the brake. Got that all fixed. I think that's about all I did off camera. So yeah. So I'm going to dig into something here. I'll let you know here in a second what it's going to be. Well, yeah, we've done it. We've got a whole bunch of parts that need to go back on. So I guess it's time to reassemble the front end. We've got to do the gas tank. Eventually I need to check the float level on this and then redo the gasket on the carburetor. We've got our mounting bracket and held down bracket all set for the battery there. It looks pretty sweet. Got that done. Got the side bracket. Everything's wired up, ready to rock. We wired in a little bit of a surprise last night, which is kind of cool. Here, I'll go over and shut the lights off real quick. Ideally, I wanted to wire it up so you didn't even know it was here. Boom. So yeah, we got ourselves some underglow, which is all wired in nice and neat. Nice and smooth and ready to rock on a nice little toggle switch right here, which also is set up on the key. So when you take the key out, it shuts it off, which is super awesome. So we did that last night. Still got to work on the headlight. Yeah. So I'm going to get started on the front end, because that front end really needs some attention. We got to grease everything up and get the tire back on there with the new hub and everything, all the painted parts, and then get the brakes set properly and all that jazz. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. this. It's all set to go back on. We have to grease up the old axle there, and then we'll be buttoning her back up, and then we got to reassemble the brake here, which I've gone through and greased all that up. Everything should be good, and we'll see just how well it works. Going back on. Okay, now working on the fuel system here. We're going to replace the pepcock on the gas tank here, and all the fuel lines. We're going to get brand new fuel lines, new fuel filters. It's going to be 2-stage fuel filters, one on it, and then we're going to put an inline. We got the gas tank all prepped, all cleaned back up, ready to go back on. So I'm going to reassemble this and then bring you back when I go to put it back on. All right, we got the gas tank back on. We've got to replumb the line. Get that all, but man, it's starting to look sharp, isn't it? All right, starting to look like a real machine here. Still got to replace that cap over here, but yeah, I like it. I can't wait to put the rear tires on, put the seat on, put some gas in it, and go for a ride. It's gonna be sweet. Looking good. Next step is to do that fuel line, so I'm gonna do that real quick while I'm waiting for some parts to dry. Well, we got our fuel line all plumbed there, looking nice and pretty. Probably gonna change that one too. We got our nice vent tube all set up. We're gonna go ahead and change the GoPro battery real quick, and we're gonna put some gas in it, and then we're gonna start it off the battery, off the starter, and make sure that she starts and everything is good here. And then we're gonna continue on. We got to disassemble the brake, because I did not realize that this guy right here has to go on it before I put the brake on, or put the wheel back on. So yeah, we're gonna have to take that all back apart, but that's no big deal. Anyway, starting to look mean. Can't wait. Okay, we got a little bit of gas in there, probably just about this much right here. Don't want to fill it up too much so we know what's going to happen here. First time turning a new pepcock on. Let's see if we can see that oil, or that gas, sorry. Let's see if we can see that gas come through that line. Oh yeah, look at that. Just coming on down. There we go. Get them air bubbles out of there. So yeah, this right here will be the first time that this thing has been started on the electric start in quite a long time. So let's see what happens here. We just primed the carburetor. So let's go reserve. I don't want to put too much gas in it. So here we go on the starter. What do you guys think? Look at that. Look at that, she primed up and running. Oh yeah. Look at that. All right. Now, we'll see if she starts back up here. Oh, yeah, buddy. So we're not yet to the point of where we're going to let her heat herself up. I got to watch this and see what happens here. See how much is going to drain. I kind of would like to run the carb out. Let's run the carb out real quick here. Man, she starts good. That's a result right there. Nice. Make it nice and easy to get some stuff burning out. I don't know how this is gonna work right here, but we'll find out. Good and quiet though. Yeah. Check out that headlight. Oh yeah. Check out the yellow. That is sweet right there. Oh, you know if I'm gonna change it. Yeah. Burning off some oil. So yeah, we'll let that steam out for a second here, open the door. I think we're okay. Looks pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. So we have got her pretty much buttoned up. We're waiting for a couple things to dry still before we put all that back together. Still gotta redo the front brake because I messed up there, but I'll do that off camera. Not bore you guys with it. Pipe sounds pretty good. Exhaust is holding up all right. She's a little smoky the first time we started up. That's what we expect. We got to do an oil change. I'll probably bring you back in another video for that. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up for the day. There she is, Yamaha DX, halfway back together. We still got to do the seat, and we still got to do the plastics. And I got to figure out a heel guard for these because the heel guards on the plastic are pretty torn up. But we'll get that in the next one, man. Anyway, rock and roll.
Yo, Billy, oh, hell yeah! Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah!